Hey everybody, this is a little tutorial on how to download Libby to your iPad. iPads are iOS devices and apps are located in the App Store, which is the little blue icon with the white A. So we're going to click on that. And we're going to type in Libby. And the one we're looking for is Libby by Overdrive. And you're going to notice on the right hand side of the app is a little cloud with an arrow pointing down. This indicates that this app has already been installed on this iPad, so we're not going to require our Apple ID. If this is your first time downloading this app to the iPad, you're going to need your Apple ID ready to be able to download. So for us, we're going to download the app by clicking on the cloud with the arrow. And then we're going to go ahead and open it. So the first question that Libby asks us is, do you have a library card? And if you don't have a library card or you require your library card number, you're going to need to contact the library, and I'm going to include a link to our website in the space below this video. For our situation, we do have a library card, so I'm going to click on yes. And we have a few options here, but the one I'm going to choose is I'll search for a library. And I'm going to type in East Ferris. And you'll notice what comes up is the Ontario Library Service Consortium. This is a group of libraries that work together to be able to provide e-content to their patrons at an affordable rate. So I'm going to click on that box and saying, let's take a moment to sign you in. Where do you use your library card? And we use our library card at the East Ferris Public Library. So on this screen, we're going to enter our library card number. And the thing we have to remember is we're entering the number with no spaces. Okay, you're signed in. Here's your library card. I can rename this card, but I don't need to, so I'm going to click on Next. Now, the first screen we're going to see is the main Libby screen. So I'm going to search for a specific author. And on the top left corner, you're going to see Search for a Book and a magnification glass. So I'm going to click on that. And then I'm going to tap on More Options. This gives me an opportunity to look at the collection in a specific way. I can search by title, author, by subject, and I'd like to point out I can search by availability. Right now it's set on everything, but I want to see things I can take out right now. So I'm going to click on everything, and I'm going to change that to available now. I'm going to change the format to books because I want to read ebooks. And I'm going to type in my author's name. And then I'm going to tap on Search. So right now, there are only 3 titles available for download. If I'm curious about a specific title, I can click on the book jacket, and it's going to give me a little summary. This looks pretty good. I'm deciding I'm going to borrow it. So underneath the book jacket, you're going to see the word borrow, and it's on the right hand side. So I'm going to tap on that. And it's indicating that I'm borrowing this book for 14 days. Can I change this? I can, but I can only change it to 7 days. Unfortunately, we cannot add additional days to our checkout time. In this case, I'm a slow read, so I'm going to choose 14. And I'm going to click on Borrow. And the book has been downloaded, so I'm going to open it now. Now if I tap in the middle of the screen, I can remove all the menu options around this book. And accessing contents is just a swipe from right to left. Tapping in the middle brings the options back. And tapping again takes them away. So I'm going to tap in the middle. Now there are a few options on the top right hand side. There are some bookmarks up there. If I tap on the 3 horizontal lines in the very top corner, I get a few more things I can do. So you'll have to take some time to explore that. So I'm going to head back. Let's say I wanted to read this book offline. So I'm going to head all the way back to the main screen. I want to read this book at a later date offline. On the bottom right hand side, you're going to see the word shelf. So I'm going to tap on that to open up my bookshelf. And it gives me a summary of everything that I'm reading now. And it tells me its due date. Do we have to check books back in on their due date? Actually, no. Libby will check the books in for you, so you don't have to do that. But you can still manage your loan. So if you've completed the book earlier, or if it's not the book that you wanted, you can return it early. So I'm going to tap on Manage Loan. And I'm going to actually return this book early. And then I'm going to click on Return. I'll head back to the shelf. I'm going to head back to the library, which is the little link on the bottom left-hand side. Let's say I want to look for a specific genre of book. I head back up to the search for a book. And then I click on Hide Options. And then I'm going to tap on More Options. This will clear all the search criteria from the last search. So now I'm looking for a specific genre. So I'm going to look under Subject. And I've decided I'd like to read a mystery novel. I'm going to change the format to book. I'm going to change the availability to now, available now, and I'm going to click on search. So in the middle, you're going to see a little summary, and it tells you there are 6,876 books listed in this list, and it includes mystery. And of those mystery titles, 6,147 are fiction. There are some thriller, suspense, and more. If I tap on More, it gives me a further breakdown. So let's suppose I would like to perhaps read something that would be considered historical fiction mystery. I'm going to tap on that. So you can see that the list has been reduced to 780 books, which includes mystery, and of those, we've focused on historical fiction. If I want to change my mind and increase the list, broaden the list, I would just X out historical fiction, and that brings it back to 6,000 books. You're going to notice on the right-hand side the word refine. Now if I tap on that, we're going to explore what's in there. I can refine things a little more. Let's say I want to sort by popularity. I want to see all the mystery novels that are the most popular that are available now. It's going to resort the list for you. Ooh, look at, there we go. James Patterson, Crisscross is available. And then Michael Connolly. So it reorders the list for you so you can see the most popular mystery novels. So I'm going to head back to the main screen. And let's say we decided to just see what's new in general. So on the left-hand side, you'll see new books, or new in books. I'm going to tap on that just to see. Now you'll notice this throws everything in the list. So it's listing 69,621 books. It includes kids, it includes young adult, and this is not really what I want to look at. I want to look at stuff for myself. So I'm going to tap on Refine again, and I'm going to change the audience to general content. That's still a pretty big list. Now I'm going to point out, let's look at the first one in the list, Son of the Morning. You'll notice beside the book on the top it says place a hold. So that indicates to me that this list is showing everything that is available, whether there's a hold or not. I'm going to refine the list a little bit more, change availability to available now. I'm going to refine the list a little bit more and show popularity. So there we go. So now the list has been sorted again with the most popular books at the top. Refine the list a little bit more. And I'm going to see if there's anything in French. And there's not too many, but there's a few. So if I want to clear that search, I just can head back out to Library, and I'm back at the main screen. Now I hope this little tutorial briefing has given you an idea of how to download books and search for books within Libby. If you need any additional help, you can by all means contact the library through our email, and I'll be sure to include a link to our website in the box below.